Hey, all you critters with the jitters. I'm Dale Rodman Jr. the third, and this is Slow to Pro, the video series where I go from slow to mid-pack contender. Today we're with the most fabulous fellas in this instance of the simulation, Zealous Racing League, for round number 3 of their 11th season. We've also got a brand new wheelbase and wheel to talk a little bit about. We'll be starting 17th in a field of 21 after a crash during qualifying. It's time for the green flag. Straight out of the gate, gonna have a Porsche come ripping up the inside there. It's a great start for that Porsche. And then as we come up to turn 1, the Audi's gonna give a little bit too much room, so I say see ya, Lenny. That's my friend Lenny. I know him. So we've made it through the opening turn, but you won't unless you subscribe to the channel and click like on this video. We're almost at 300, so thank you. Now we got the Porsche and the Mercedes side by side. Porsche makes its way through, leaves a lane for me to go side by side with the Mercedes, driven by my friend Glenn, the old Canadian gamer, Pinio, or as I like to call him, Spinio. The bus stop comes, the concertina effect is in full effect, but we had the inside line on the 99 Mercedes, so we've gained the position. We are now up into P15 as we head into what is called the boot section of the track. Coming up into turn 6 here, I saw that Glenn had a run on me, and I decided to not get booty blasted, let him on through there, because it's gonna still leave me with the inside line to the next turn, assuming we make contact there, assuming I can hold it, and I'm able to hold it. And we've got Lenny coming right up onto our tail there, trying to make his way through Glenn, but it doesn't happen. And there we are in a 1-2-3 lineup, 15, 16, and 17. That's it for the action from the opening lap, though. Let's go ahead and skip ahead to when something interesting happens. We gain 2 positions up to P13 from a 2-car incident. The Mercedes here just doesn't get to the apex, doesn't carry enough speed, opens up a window for us to get right up along the inside here, just barely establish our position as we head into turn 1, and we're going to be able to get in down into that apex, get a decent enough exit, give him enough room on that outside, and that's going to put us up into P12 as we come up the hill here. As soon as it says clear, I'm going to swoop over and shut that door. And now that we've secured P12, we have also secured P4 within our class for the moment. Heading up to the bus stop now, trying to keep my eyes in front of me, not in my mirror. Going to be able to nail this, but the Porsche in front of us, not gonna nail it. Gonna go ahead and gonna nail the wall, and thankfully not bounce out into us. And after all those happenings, we are now in P11 overall, P3 in the class. Let's go ahead and skip ahead again. Here we are up to P10 because one of the faster guys had to serve a drive-through penalty. We're catching up to P2 in our class here in the 27 BMW. And I think this is a good place to talk about the new wheel and base that I got. I went with the CSL DD and Mclaren GT3 wheel from Fanatec, and at first I was not blown away like every YouTube review you've seen with an affiliate link in the description. My very first impression was that it felt like the same, but a little more. There's more subtle detail as my tires run across a rumble curb or a bump in the circuit, and obviously more power in terms of pure force, more buttons. But honestly, I could have continued happily racing without ever upgrading my wheelbase, and so can you. So if you're sitting there with a Logitech or a Thrustmaster wondering what it is that you're missing by not having direct drive, nothing necessary, I can tell you that, at all. I still believe entry-level wheels are the best bang for the buck, and my opinion on an upgrade path would be to go from a desk and chair to a cockpit, then do your pedals to something with a load cell, and lastly would be a wheelbase and wheel. Back to the action though. Let's skip ahead to when we can make this pass happen on this BMW. Here we are, lap number 7, heading into turn number 7. BMW understeers, allows me to get my big fat bald head up the inside, gives us a window, gives us a lane, and now it's a drag race down to turn number 8. We're clearly ahead, but the BMW has a run which blocks me from going extra wide, so my turn is compromised, so I know I gotta park it, don't allow him to answer back, and we're able to nail that. Puts us up into P9, P2 in the class. Let's go ahead and skip ahead. Way into the future now, lap number 22, just under 7 minutes to go. The Ferrari does what it doesn't want to do through the chicane there, and we're able to stick our big fat bald head right up the inside to go side by side, but I've got a better car for this. Actually, after the race I learned I've just got better tires. Poor guy put the wrong pressures on, was down like 2 psi the whole race. Still a hell of a job by him. He is the man that I booty blasted last week. So of course karma had to come this week. Let's go ahead and skip ahead. Here we are on the second to last lap. Got a good gap to the car behind me, headed into turn one. Too much curb, just a little too much curb. Wait, you know, I'm a glutton for curb and that's what I get. Light damage in the front. Gotta start the car, make sure I don't hit anybody. And we've lost 2 overall positions. 1 class position, puts us back down into P2, P10 overall. Skipping ahead to the final lap now. I'll put the standings on screen for our top tier. Congratulations to Mr. Larson for his 3-round sweep so far, sitting in first place. And here's the second tier citizens. Congratulations to Mr. Flores on his victory at Watkins Glen and 3-point lead, leaving us sitting still in second place after 3 rounds. Next week, I'll have some action, hopefully from something on LFM, and later next week, I'll be back with the action from Zealous Racing League for round 4 at Donington Park. As always, thank you so much for watching Slow to Pro. I'm Dale Rodman Jr. III. You guys have the kind of day you want to have.